compiled another very long list of favorites, things that I've been loving for the past couple of months, things that I can't stop wearing. I'm going to jump right into it because it's kind of long, so I'm going to try to speed through this. I've been on the hunt for linen pants that are not see-through. I don't know why white linen pants aren't double-lined. Like every single linen pant, especially a light colored linen pant, should be double-lined. And I found these on J. Crew. I got these in the classic inseam, which according to them is for my height. If I wear things more high-waisted than they're intended, obviously it's gonna be shorter. So keep that in mind if you have a long torso and you want it to be something that you're gonna wear on your waist as opposed to very low-waisted. Maybe you should opt for the tall version, but I kind of like the length of these pants. I went through a phase where I would just get very long wide leg pants, and now the majority of my closet is just very long wide leg pants. And I want some variety. Like I have my capris, but I wanted something that's not super cropped as well, like something that's not dragging on the floor, because a lot of my pants kind of do, and I like that, but I want to have variety, and I think that this length is actually very polished looking. So I've been talking about how I've been revamping my activewear. So I got a couple of pieces from Lululemon. I have been wearing their Align leggings for years, but I got the ones that don't have a seam in the front this time, and I really like them. I also got their Align tank, which I've been wearing together, and I got a windbreaker, which I wear with pretty much all of my activewear. This is kind of like what I use as an accessory, as a layering piece whenever I'm wearing activewear or something sporty. It's very easy to just throw on in the mornings, and it's also very easy to just tie on my waist and add that little layer of something. Even if I'm not going to wear it like to work out, if I'm going to be out and about, I do like to have an extra little light layer on. So love this windbreaker for that. This is actually a transformable windbreaker, which I think is really cool. It does the best. I can wear it like if I'm gonna go walking, I can put my phone in it and wear it to hold my phone and stuff. If I'm wearing leggings and I don't have pockets, which I think is really cool. I also got a set from Sweat Active or SWT Active. The top is a halter top, and they're wide leg leggings, which I've been wearing. I wear these weekly, okay? This is something that goes in the wash, comes back on my body, because I'm like rebuilding out of my activewear, so I've been wearing these a lot. They're super comfortable as well and very flattering. So there's pieces that work really well underneath this windbreaker, so I've just been pairing it all together, and it's very easy to just again throw on. This Quince long sleeve shirt I've been wearing with everything, okay? Even if it's the spring, like this is such a lightweight long sleeve, and the fact that I could just roll up the sleeves or like scrunch up the sleeves to my elbows, I feel like it looks like I tried a little more than if I just threw a t-shirt on. But been loving this. There's something about this fit that I don't know exactly what it is. I think it's the length of it. It just works so well with so many different bottoms. I've been wearing it with shorts, with pants, with my linen pants, with capris, very tight leggings. Like it just works with everything because it's such a thin fabric that you can like easily, it's one of those fabrics that lays so nicely on the body that you can easily manipulate it. It's not stiff, it's not doing its own thing. Like it goes with whatever you do to it or whatever you pair with it. So for that reason alone, like I'm getting so much more use out of it than I thought I was, especially now during the hotter months. So if you guys are in the market for a very good long sleeve that's just going to work with so many different things, that's not too oversized, because I have been liking like the very oversized long sleeves, but I feel like this one is the perfect amount of boxiness and the perfect length, and the sleeves are not like, there's not so much fabric going on. And I've been pairing it with these pants. I clicked the label. These are very long. This is another thing on their sizing chart. It said if you like to wear things high-waisted, size up. I did, and these are very long. So if you guys are on the shorter side, you might have to hem these, I think, even if you get your true size, but I love them. They are such a beautiful fabric, and they look a lot like the pants from the row. So I've either been wearing these or my linen pants, and I just love them. I feel like I don't need any other pants for the rest of the year. And something that is definitely going to be super easy to dress up and down, right? So I know that they're pricey, but you're going to get your money's worth. I love these Ralph Lauren caps. It's pretty much the only hats that I've been wearing. I have a couple of colors, and I recently got this one. And it's the one that I've been pulling out the most. Even though it's blue, I feel like it goes with everything. Like right now I'm wearing black and white. Maybe I'm wearing green, so maybe not the vibe, but it's something that you can throw on any outfit and it's going to make it look a little bit more interesting. I love this with bikinis, swimsuits, just throwing it in the bag. Like, it's something that if you fold it up, it fits in any bag and it just works with so many different outfits. Like, I really also want to get one of their bucket hats because it's just such a classic. If I'm not wearing my big straw bag that I use for the pool or the beach, I'm wearing this one. If I want to throw on a little bit of texture or make my outfits just like scream summer, this one is by Madewell. It is a little bit stiffer. Like, I thought it was going to be softer. The handles are definitely stiff, but the more you wear it, like the more it kind of like molds. But love it. I think it's the perfect size, very similar to their woven one, which I wear all the time. It's just, for me, it's the perfect size. I can fit so much in here, even though it's like a smaller bag, a relatively smaller bag. And I think it's just the perfect little touch for any spring and summer outfit. Again, it works with what I'm wearing today. I'm just wearing white shorts and a black tee, and this would just go so good with it. So been loving this. Madewell is so good for bags. And I didn't have a daintier, more elevated flip-flop, like a leather version. I do have the ones from the row, which are more of a platform, but I didn't have something, you know, like that was a little bit more understated. So I love these. I think that it's such a classic shape. It is a square toe, and A. Emery just makes just very, very good quality flip-flops. Definitely recommend them. I finally got a pair of Carpenter pants by Lisette, and I'm hooked. I honestly need every color. I think that the shape, like, there's something about barrel, like that silhouette, that just works so well with my body type that I always fall in love. Like, every time that I try anything barrel, I immediately need it in like every color. It happened to me with my Everlane Curve jeans, and now with the Carpenter pants by Lisette. Like, they are just so good. They're such an interesting pant, you know, like it's not just a plain white pant. Like, it looks so much more interesting, and it just brings a little bit more to your outfits. So again, you know, something with everything from Lisette. It is something that's going to go with everything. So yes, expensive, but in my opinion, like from my experience, I've owned other pants from them that I had for years, and I cannot even tell you how many times I washed those things. I wore them so many times, and they're still going strong. So personally, I think it's worth it. I also got these t-shirts from them. I got a black and I got a white. And just like the one from Quince, like there's something about this shirt. This one is definitely a heavier fabric. They do have different ones. This is their Margot one, which is a little bit thicker. There's something about the shape of this shirt and the length of it that just works really well with everything. Like, it's something that you can do a little side tuck and it just works. I did size up, even though I tried on my actual size and it fit fine. I'll probably end up purchasing my actual size eventually, but I did size up. And I like the way that it fits. You know, it's not something that's like super oversized. I like how the sleeves kind of like flare out a little bit, and how it's so easy for me to tuck into pretty much any bottoms. Like, even if it's not something super high waist, like it just works with everything. Really quickly, if you guys are ever curious, like between my favorites videos, what I've been using, what I've been loving, I almost always post all of my outfits, and I link everything in my outfits on my ShopMy. ShopMy actually created an app. It's their shopper app, and it's the best place to discover things. I go on there and I've discovered so many brands. You don't have to be an influencer to do this. Anybody can do it. So if you guys are interested in downloading the app and creating a free profile, I'll put the link down below. You can see all of my favorites in one place on there. So I was in the hunt for a pillowcase because I kind of wanted all of my supplements in one place so I can remember to take it both morning and night. And I wanted something that separated morning and night, if possible, and that looked good. This company actually reached out. They're called Remsen. It is such a sturdy, beautifully made pillowcase. The only thing that I will say is that it is on the larger side, so this is not exactly like for traveling. This is more to have somewhere that's very obvious so that you remember to take your pillows, which is what I wanted. But I would love to just have this out on my nightstand. If you don't have kids, just putting this somewhere kind of obvious, I think that it looks so good. Two of my favorite swim brands ever are Monday Swim and Hunza G. So there are two things that really make me fall in love with brands. If it can grow and shrink with me, you know, if I've been through pregnancy with it and I was able to wear it like well into my pregnancy and after obviously postpartum, and it's something that I feel is still flattering. These two brands just tick all the boxes for me. Like Monday Swim has something for everyone. They don't only cater to like very thin women or women who just want to wear like super cheeky bikinis. I love a good cheeky bikini, but now that I'm a mom, like I want it to be cheeky, you know? Like on me, I feel like it has to be a tiny bit cheeky at least. But I also don't want it to be like too covered because I feel like that doesn't look flattering either. And they just have something in like in both sides of the spectrum and also in the middle. So I have always been a huge fan, even before becoming a mom, like of their bikinis. They have something for everyone. They come out with beautiful colors. And for the most part, this is the second thing that makes me fall in love with the brand, when they have core collections and they're not just catering to trends. That is like a big selling point for me, especially if I'm paying a lot of money. So Monday Swim, like I cannot recommend them enough. I have so many swimsuits from them and honestly I love all of them. So I'm just talking about the one that I've been wearing the most. I actually got this while I was pregnant, so I did get it kind of like a bigger size, but I'll link them because I don't remember the exact names. But this type of top is so flattering, especially if you have bottom heavy boobs and like the top of your chest is kind of like lays flatter. And these bottoms, I think these are their Byron bottoms. These are just like the most flattering bottoms. And if you're looking for something that's not super, super cheeky, but it's still a little bit cheeky, like it's like flattering cheeky, I definitely recommend these. This cut is just stunning. You could wear it very high leg or you can wear it a little lower waisted. I also love their string bikinis, just pretty much everything. I have swimsuits from them, like one pieces, stunning. They've seen salt water, they've seen chlorine, pools, like you name it, and they just withstand so much. So I cannot recommend Monday Swim enough. I love them. And I have their sarong in this color as well, and it looks so good with another swimsuit, which I'll show you. It's actually in my room, but I also have it in black. This is I think their domino swimsuit. I also have this one in royal blue. These two are just stunning. This is just like one of those pieces that I'm probably going to hand down to my daughter. And if she doesn't have my style and clothes, I hope to have a granddaughter who will. So this is just like one of those, you know, that is just going to last forever. It grows with you. It shrinks with you. It looks flattering no matter what. Like it is pricey, especially for a swimsuit, but you're really going to get your money's worth. And they are one size, which I prefer because it takes like the guesswork out of finding my size. But Monday has like a huge selection of sizing, very good sizing, and their size chart is great. Halter tops, there's something about them that for my specific like upper body, I feel works really, really well. So I have 3 different ones, which I really like. So I recently got one from Summer Away. It has this beautiful button detail and like these, I think they're mother of pearl buttons, like such a stunning top. I have the ones from Cotton On, which are super affordable, and personally, I really like them. I've worn them a million times, and I mean, I take care of my clothes, but sometimes things don't have to be super expensive to last, and these have lasted. And then finally, I got the LNA halter top. This one's ribbed. The ones from Cotton On are not. The one from Summer Away is as well. And it's just, I love, like LNA makes very good tanks, especially their ribbed stuff is very good. Recently for the Sephora sale, I got these clips, okay? And these are very, very expensive clips for what it is. It comes in a pack of 2, but I think it's like $50 or something like crazy like that. But let me explain something to you, okay? Especially when you do not have a ton of hair, finding clips, especially clips to do like a half up, half down do, is kind of annoying because nothing holds your hair. So usually I need clips that have grip. Like those are the only ones that work for my half up, half down dues. But these have a second set of teeth. I don't know if you guys can see it right there. And this holds, okay? And I'm talking about holds. Like I pick my hair up in a bun with this, only this, and I jump rope and it does not fall off. It doesn't rip my hair out. It's incredibly well made. And I've also been very into French pins, which I didn't have. And now I have a whole collection, or at least I'm starting. So I really like these by Kitsch. I have 2 in each color. So this one's more like a gunmetal. And then this one is silver. And these hold my hair like so good, so tight if I'm doing a bun and I want it to look a little bit more elevated, or just pretty much anything. I also do half up, half downs with these. I also got these are by Machete. These are acetate, and if I had to pick between the two, like obviously these are more beautiful in my opinion, but these hold better. Like I can still get these to hold good, but these are just more foolproof in my opinion. And I also got a smaller version, kind of see the difference, which I got this one for doing like half up, half down. I can just use this for my little top bun. Is it Mademoiselle or Mademoiselle? I don't know. Jules. I love all of her pieces. I'm wearing this set. I also have it in brown. I don't know if you guys can see right here, which I have right here. Love it. I love how they are adjustable. I've talked about how I have, it's like a track field. It's like a mile from here to here for me. So I like how I can adjust it depending on my top. The versatility I love, and her pieces are very well made. I've been doing research on a fitness tracker for months, ever since I lost my Aura ring. Pretty sure my son lost it. I had just gotten it, and like 3 months later I lost it. But before that I had an Apple Watch, and I was so frustrated with that thing because the battery sucked. Like it was so bad, but I liked it. I liked a lot of things about it. And the Aura ring, I liked it, but I didn't love a lot of things about it. Like I almost preferred my Apple Watch. Aesthetically, like I loved, you know, the Aura ring, and you know, it's daintier, it's like a piece of jewelry. And then I found Garmin, and I got this watch. This is their Garmin Venue 4, and I just switched out. This is a silver one, which is stainless steel, and I just switched out the band. So this one comes with like a lilac band. I just switched it out. I will link both down below. The band is like $8, super affordable, and I've wet this, and it's like, it's magnetic. It's super easy to take off and put on, and it looks like that. It is magnetic, very comfortable, doesn't irritate me. I've wet this, I've submerged this into a pool, and it's all fine. This has way better battery life. I only have to charge this like once a week. It has a lot more similarities to the Apple Watch. I was mostly looking for good fitness data, good fitness tracking, like very easy to just track on my phone, put what type of workout I'm doing. And I wanted to count my steps, my calories, my sets if I wanted to. And this just delivers. Like in my opinion, this has better data than both the Oura Ring and the Apple Watch in terms of fitness, which is what I care about. So I mostly use this for fitness, but I love like the sleep data so much as well that I use it to sleep. And it's very comfortable. You can customize the face and put like my steps are up here, and I can see how much battery life I have. I just prefer to have it on the watch so I don't have to be looking at my phone. I'm somebody who gets very motivated by things like this. Yeah, if you care more about aesthetics, then obviously the Oura Ring, and if you want it more for like lifestyle or for your cycle to be able to like track fertility and stuff, I've heard that that can be good. But I wanted more of a fitness tracker, a true fitness tracker that gave me like really good data. So this has just been a game changer for me. Like it has motivated me so much to work out. I work out almost every day with this. It is obviously pricey, but I personally think it's worth it, and I think it looks good for what it is. I wear it every day, all day, except when I'm like going out or when I'm wearing like regular clothes, but I'm almost always wearing activewear or like sportier outfits, and I feel like it works good with that. So obviously I can wear it like with regular clothes. I just feel like right now with my necklace and my earrings is a little bit much. If I wasn't wearing anything, I think it would be, you know, better, but I can't say enough good things about it. So if you guys are between the three, that is my review, my honest review. I bought this with my own money and I love it. Some other bags that I've been wearing are this Songmat woven bag, which I talked about in a video. I gave a full review. I'll try to link it down below if I remember which video it was. But this is such a comfortable bag. With any bag, Songmat just knows how to do comfortable bags, okay? And so I've been wearing this one, and I love how it comes with this little bag. I've actually been putting this bag that it comes with into my other bags. Like I just throw my essentials in here and I just put it in whatever bag I'm using. And whenever I need a fun little color blocking moment or just adding something to my outfit, I pull this one out. I love how I say fun as if this is like a super bright fun color, but I don't know. I just think it looks really good, especially with like blue or like this vibe right here. Love, like with a tank top and black pants, black linen pants. This silhouette of a bag is so comfortable, and I can just throw everything in here. I recently got a makeup bag, 2 makeup bags that changed my life. And I know that sounds really dramatic, but let me explain. So this makeup bag, this is by, I'm gonna butcher this for sure, Etoile. It looks like this. And what I love about this bag is that it is small, right? But I can fit all of my daily makeup in here, including brushes. Sometimes I have to get ready in other areas of my house. It's so easy and it's so comfortable. I can stand bottles up in here. My mascara fits perfectly like standing up. So I can see everything by just opening this bag, which is a game changer. Even though I had a clear makeup bag before, which was pretty comfortable, everything was laying down and it was like on top of each other. And I still had to sort through everything. Everything has a place, and muscle memory is a thing. So now I'm so used to where everything is that I get ready even faster. These are all of my brushes that I use regularly. I can fit them all there. My everyday most worn makeup is in here and I can stand everything up. I can see everything. It's super comfortable. I cannot recommend these enough. And this fabric is the type of fabric that if it gets dirty, you can just like wipe it with like a paper towel. It doesn't even have to be wet and it'll come off. Okay, so super easy to clean. Color is just beautiful. This is their Robin Blue one. I don't know if this one's limited edition, but I love it. And then for my backups or just like my other makeup that like I rotate and stuff, I have this bag. So this bag has a top compartment, which comes with a mirror, and you can obviously fit whatever you want. Up here, I just have like my extra powder puffs, but you can use this for like brushes or whatever. And the bottom part also comes with the brush band, which you can fit so many brushes in. And then it comes with an insert. I have a mess in here because these are just like my backups. It comes with an insert, which you can take out if you want. And you can just fit so much in here. So this is the insert. If you take it out, like look at all this space. So this is pretty much like the only makeup bag you would need. I just wanted 2 because I have one for my everyday makeup and then one is for my backups or like all of my other stuff. So this is pretty much all I need. Like the Kopari shimmer spray in rose gold, I previously used their regular like squirt bottle and I got this one. It goes on like if you're spray tanning yourself, like it comes out a lot and it really coats my body. So even though it's a smaller bottle, at least I think this is the only size they make, but I think it's the perfect size because sunscreen expires. Like I don't think I've ever in my entire life, only for my face sunscreen, the one that I use every single day, but regular sunscreen like for my body, I don't think I've ever gone through a whole bottle of sunscreen before it expired. And not only does it give you a beautiful glow, they have a rose gold one and they also have a gold one. I haven't used the gold one, but I really like the rose gold one for my skin tone. It has sunscreen in it, but it's like oil based, so you're still getting like that oily, beautiful, like shimmery vibe that a tanning oil would give you, but it has sun protection in it. But if I want like hardcore sun protection, obviously I use stronger sunscreen, but this does a job. I don't get burned when I use this. So I recently got this little egg cooker. It is so easy to use. It comes with a little container where you can fill with water, and then it has a meter of how much water to put in if you want it to be a well done or well cooked egg, or if you want it to be more jammy or, you know, like more soft boiled. And it works so good. It's so fast. I just pop the eggs in there, and while I'm making breakfast for everyone, you know, it's like done in like 10 or 15 minutes. So I've been using this like crazy and I love it so much, and it's so cute and so easy to store and so easy to clean. I've gotten a couple of new things for our home gym. I just add little things here and there, and I got this barbell that is, I believe it's 4 feet, which traditional barbells are 6 or 7 feet. Well, that's Olympic, but I think a regular one is like 6 feet. And this is just so much easier to be able to do, whether I want to do hip thrusts or squats or lunges or pretty much anything. I also use it for upper body, so for shoulders, triceps, obviously for chest. Like it is so much easier than having a longer bar. Obviously the Smith machine that I have has the long bar attached to it, which I love, but to have a loose bar, like if you want a loose bar, especially if you don't have a lot of space in your house, I think that this is just perfect, and I've been using it so much. and I don't even put weights on it. Like if I'm doing shoulders and stuff, shoulder presses, or for biceps, like you don't even really have to put weight because it's pretty heavy. I also got this box. I use it to be able to do hip thrusts on the Smith machine because I think it's a little bit more softer than my bench. I also use it for just regular jumping or any kind of like plyometrics or like high intensity stuff or just like step ups. And it's so versatile. You can flip it over to get different heights. If you like it for box jumping, obviously that's what it's intended for, but I use it for other things. And yeah, these are just little additions in my home gym that I have been loving and using like crazy. So if you guys have a home gym or if you just have a space in your house where you like to have like fitness equipment, I definitely recommend these. And they're very like practical and functional for different types of workouts. So yeah, that's pretty much everything that I have been loving lately, and I will see you guys in my next video.